welcome back to this silly little channel of mine. Today we're watching more of Mr. Robot. I almost said The Sopranos. This is Season 3, Episode 9, Torrent. Now, this is the penultimate episode for the season. We are on the cusp. We are approaching penultimate is second to last, so no shit, right? But we're almost there. And I know, I'm just going to say this, I'm going to throw it out there and be, wherever it may fall or land, whatever. But I believe I'm going to have to take a break before jumping into the fourth season. I think it's going to have to be that way. I'm saying this even with these last two episodes to go, with no idea what the hell they're going to pull. With White Rose, with Dark Army, with this timey-wimey stuff. In the background, I've been recording House of the Dragon and The Boys, and I'm gonna have both of those, recorded pretty much by the time I'm wrap up with this and The Sopranos. But The Wire's coming back as well real soon. Still have to finish out Fringe. So much to do, and I can't really talk about it all because that takes up time. So in order to squeeze in a second episode of something this morning, I'm not gonna ramble on too much further on this. So let's just say I'm excited to see what it is. And man, I was about to talk about The Observers. I'm not watching Fringe. My brain is not ready for this. I need more caffeine. Always. In a perfect world, I could record whenever I wanted, but I have to record in the mornings right after waking up. It's my window of silence to not have interference. So here we are, and let's get on with it. Mr. Robot, Season 3, Episode 9, Torrent. Here we go. No, we have to full screen, silly. Silly. You big silly. Big Gay Al, South Park. Come on, guys.
Allsafe officially opened its doors in...
Wow. I was wondering why we were seeing Gideon in the previously on. We're back in time.
Access.
All these players in one room.
We'll be making a bit of a splash next month when we release our 2012 reports.
That's all teddy bears and hand jobs. But what are your financials?
Thank you, Angela.
Is this a flashback, a memory, a hallucination,
Angela.
a dream? So if this is him pitching their services to Evil Corps, then he's had his eyes on Angela for a while. That would be kind of wild.
Now, what's the real angle here? We headed to Legs and Lace for happy hour.
We're gonna hire them. Set the deal in motion immediately.
Okay, knowing what we know though about the Dark Army, are we gonna now see their involvement early on too, or see what they're getting at?
I'm hesitant to depend on Allsafe as our security operations center. I'm confident I could lead a team to establish our own internal SOC.
I'm sorry if I misled you into thinking that I was seeking your counsel or approval, because I most certainly am not.
Very well, sir.
Understood. Good.
I thought someone was going to jump off the roof and be out of focus and splatter into focus. Sorry, it's just no reason. I just was like, well. Yeah, what would have happened to his wife's stuff in their place? Did they have a will set up, or public, a family relative member just set? I guess are all the records destroyed, or is it just the financials, or? Her death surprised me. I thought she was going to be a player, a bigger player, ascend over him or something. And no, just lover's quarrel, pop. Don't break the mirror again.
Mr. Robot, he took over again.
Left you a hint.
Who's they?
The only other player on the board.
Dark Army. It's gotta be. Fuck, I left my machine unlocked. Trenton's email. Did he see this? If he did, he knows that Trenton was close to finding a way to undo 5-9, and that I'm gonna finish what she started.
Him and him. Yep. Christian Slater and Rami Malek are producers in this? That's wild.
Was it worth it? Get the fuck out of my home. Gotta say, your revised plan was batshit insane. Supposed to be only one building, but what you did...
I did what had to be done.
My son's taken to Denmark, and my wife's dead!
Okay, I can't say that it's all been smooth sailing, but you gotta see the big picture.
There is no big picture!
You don't go from most wanted man on the planet to hero unless they have plans for you. How can you not see that?
The things I did, the things I sacrificed.
They don't give a fuck about you, dude.
This is a childish conspiracy.
Great one shot.
Who's the one who
Just a
said we were
slow
gods,
push in.
huh? Time to grow up. There are no gods.
Uh-oh. We're doing some punching. We've seen that before.
May I come in?
Oh, shit.
Good evening, Mr. Alderson. Please, join us. After all, you were a part of this too.
He sits facing away from them to face them to walk around.
Here again. Darlene and Mr. Robot started this whole thing, and now she and I are gonna end it. Trenton was investigating Romero ever since she found out he was monitoring our machines.
This is big. There's a chance we can recover all of E-Corp's data.
If we can find those keys.
Why would Romero do this?
The feds confiscated his drives. Now all of his data's in the FBI evidence storage system.
Sentinel. Yeah, I know it well.
That's why I'm here. I need you to give me all the intel you have about the FBI.
Sentinel is the Fort Knox of closed networks. And you want us to just waltz in there and...
Not us. Me. I'm gonna do it.
Fucking crazy infiltration episode. Is it gonna be this one or the finale?
The only way we do this is if I go to them. I'll hit up my contact.
We can't trust them. The Dark Army owns the FBI.
How do you know that?
Doesn't matter.
I might have an angle.
No, I told you.
I spent the last 2 months working with the feds. I know how they operate. Do you really think it'll make a difference?
All we can do now is rebuild. You just worry about getting in the Sentinel. Let me worry about the Dark Army.
Sure we can arrange a deal. And I really want to feel you pump the gas here. Let her open up.
Is Irving trying to be a little suggestive here, a little pick-up-ish on her?
So we don't have much time. I need you to set a meet.
Look, kid, I already told you we're done.
Stage 3.
What the fuck is stage 3?
Just do what you do and set the meet with White Rose.
You said you had something to tell me. So talk, or this is over.
I've been thinking about our last conversation. Especially after everything with Trenton and Mobley. And you're right. There are things I haven't told you.
Now what partial truth or misdirection are we about to get?
Okay, well, how does this work? Is this off the record, or am I fucking my own
They keep showing her ID. Is she using some remote RF thing in her purse to copy or clone her ID?
White Rose was behind everything. 5-9, Dark Army were our partners. They handled the Chinese side. We took care of it over here.
And White Rose, did you talk to him? Would you be willing to go on the record about what you know?
Can she let Dominic know that the FBI is under the Dark Army's influence?
I gotta use the bathroom.
Which is code for I sat next to your ID long enough to copy it. No badge numbers have been found. She tried. How do you gotta get him closer?
Angela, I want to help you, but you gotta explain to me what you think is happening.
Yeah, she's not looking too put together right now.
White Rose manipulated you. She exploited your feelings about your mom and used them against you. That's what she does.
I thought that you wanted our parents back.
Buried dead very long ago.
It's never going to happen.
That's because you don't understand. There are people that are trying to stop this. Let's go inside.
Sorry I was such a pain in the ass. The pressure of trying to find Tyrell and lying to my brother and so secluding myself in that apartment and just feeling lonely as shit. Okay, well, hope the intel helped. Sorry I...
She set her bag like right underneath of her purse or her ID.
You want another? On me?
Okay.
I am one hell of a wing woman, okay? So let's pick you out one of these lovelies here. Ooh, what about that?
Silly little hat.
What's up, cuz? Oh, shit. Sorry, dude.
Did you hear what we were saying out there?
I just been sitting here smoking these trees, girl. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
I believe him.
You're trying to trap me.
Angela.
That's why you wanted me to explain everything. It's you who's trying to stop her plan. I thought you were on my side.
Dude, your girl's tripping.
Yes.
I don't know what you guys got going on, and I'm sorry, sweetheart, but we got business to attend to, and she gotta go, bro. One way or another.
Don't worry, I'm leaving. You're not gonna get any more information out of me.
Paranoid. Angela is paranoid.
You gotta get. You got a tight schedule to maintain.
I am here merely as a formality, Wellick, to fake a smile and pretend to welcome you back. You have been appointed CTO at E-Corp.
Yeah, didn't that news article say like from a-hole to CEO or something?
I felt it was important to share with you formally that this CTO title is nothing more than that. You are a mere figurehead I inherited from a deal gone wrong. But I wanted you to understand the nature of your position in case you should have
thoughts,
loftier designs. There'll be none of that. By your silence, I assume you accept this position?
I know what this is. You're out of moves and your company needs me. E-Corp needs my image, the face of a hero. That's why you're here.
Oh, Wellick. It's not that I'm out of moves. It's that you're not worth one.
F society. You knew the entire time, didn't you?
5'9", yes. They aren't caused by lone wolves like you. They occur because men like me allow them.
No. I ran the operation. I pushed the button. I am the one.
There you go again. I. Can't force an agenda, Mr. Alderson. You have to inspire one.
Nice digs.
Remember, I only let you in because you said you're not into girls.
Oh, I said I wasn't a lesbian. How about that nightcap?
Right, but only one. Alexa, play John Prine.
Shuffling songs by John Prine.
That's better.
Doesn't this break some sort of professional fraternization? You shouldn't be
Jesus H, I think I'm drunk. But it's probably a good thing, because I have, like, legit trouble sleeping. I take melatonin, but I got it down, like, 6.
Careful. She'll put you in an armbar. Nope. I thought Dom was gonna put her in an armbar. I'm not lying. What was that? Her professionalism is coming through, like she's starting to.
This isn't professional.
You said it yourself. I'm not a source anymore.
Oh.
Believe it or not, I'm
Oh, well then I take back what I said.
actually a real person.
Maybe they should.
I mean,
Armbar. No. Swiping the badge. Swiping the vag. That's what's up. I'm sorry. You didn't cover the safe numbers with your back? Well, if you didn't get it now, you're fucked. Now she's gonna be suddenly not interested. I gotta go, Dom. It's curfew and all, so I gotta leave you blue ball, you know.
We have to get moving. We're not safe here.
Who are you talking to, Angela?
Just get on the subway. She'll find us like before. She'll protect us.
Nature's own whole weed. I see you. Hashtag not sponsored.
You ready?
And this is where we part ways. Peace, brother. Where are we going?
Shut the fuck up. No questions.
Understood. Oh, the meeting. He asked for the fucking meeting, right?
I hear you have some information on stage 3.
Need my laptop. It has my plans.
Maybe this is as close to the White Rose meeting as he's gonna get.
You said this was a 2-step plan, so I'm sure you can imagine my surprise when, out of the blue, I now hear there's a 3rd.
I asked for a meet with White Rose.
I'll relay any messages to her.
I need to speak with her directly.
So what do you propose we do?
If you truly want to end them, eliminating E-Coin is the only way. Are you in or out?
Goodbye, Mr. Alderson.
It'll get you hurt.
Oh man, the ghost of Cisco.
No. I will not take your CD this time.
Miss Moss? Miss Moss, I'm gonna need you to come with us.
I'm willing to bet the episode that has Darlene and Dominic making out and having sex probably gets more views than the previous episode with the annoying kid just asking why all the time. If you're watching this in the future, you can look at the sample size, look at the episodes, and... Ha!
You're not talking your way out of this.
You're right. Everything we did was what they wanted.
Exactly. White Rose, Price, and who the fuck knows who else.
Hey, what am I supposed to do? The CTO position is worthless. You heard him.
We can use it. You see how they operate? In the shadows. You just settle in, smile, nod. White Rose, Price, their friends. They're the ones we need to take down. Find that vulnerability.
You sure as hell can't use Angela anymore. She's a wreck.
FBI. The Dark Army has a man on the inside.
You were trying to hack me, an FBI agent.
You gonna fill me in?
Tell him.
Get fucked. The FBI is obviously in bed with the Dark Army.
Where'd you hear that?
She was in my home attempting to steal my badge to get on Sentinel. Full disclosure, sir, we had relations tonight. I plan on self-reporting it to the OPR. I'm not keeping anything from the Bureau.
There are files in Sentinel that can help decrypt all of E-Corp's data. That means bringing everything back. The solution to undoing 5-9 is in a machine on the other side of this floor, okay? They're in Romero's collection.
This is the opportunity we've been chasing.
You're missing the point.
We have nothing to lose. If she's lying, we put her in jail, but if she's not...
And what if her testimony gets thrown out because of your grossly unprofessional behavior?
And you know I didn't break any rules. So what's really happening here?
Oh.
Why not take her up on her offer?
Oh, yeah.
Get back to your desk.
Sniff, sniff.
To explaining your actions.
Sniff, sniff.
By minute.
You all smell that?
She talks like she knows everything.
You sound stressed.
Of course I'm fucking stressed. It could be burnt. Meanwhile, she claims she can undo the hack.
And where is she now?
Now other people know that FBI has Dark Army, and now Dark Army knows that she's trying to undo shit.
Is that all you've got? Okay. Jesus, will you just tell me, how do you want to proceed?
I suppose there's some banal excuse why a month isn't enough time for those lazy mules to get my project shipped to the Congo!
Border security. Border security across the eastern seaboard is restricted to levels we've never seen before.
Hence, our extensive payroll. We own mayors, district attorneys, governors, fucking presidents!
This is your fault.
You only get their attention with force, and a lot of it. That is the only currency with these men.
I will go back to our partners with a more persuasive argument.
See? That's all I needed to hear.
And
What now?
Oh, you're gonna leave us hanging. I feel like I haven't said a lot this episode. I'm just internalizing a lot and trying to connect dots before the finale.
I keep looking at this note, wondering what Mr. Robot did last night. If the Dark Army does on the FBI, how did he find out? Darlene will be checking in soon about Sentinel, and I have to enact stage 3.
Mr. Alderson is claiming there is a third stage. He wants to target E-Coin.
But I'm sure you knew all along, there is no stage 3.
Stage 3 is we're making it up as we go.
A third stage. Odd. That wasn't part of our original plan, was it?
No.
So what do you make of that?
His sister is currently being held at the FBI, claiming she can decrypt E-Corp's data. I can't help but notice
Those two things.
their actions are incongruous. It's lying to us. I don't think their target is E-Corp anymore. I think it's us.
When the Dark Army operatives malware copies my file to their command and control server.
Yeah, when he had his laptop and they were plugged into it, he kept looking at that transmitter, so I wondered if something was up.
You never understood my commitment to Mr. Alderson. You said that I was wrong to order the attack. Maybe I'm wrong about him as well. What would you do if you had your way?
And now I own the Dark Army.
And you said Elliot will one day follow in the footsteps of his father. I think it's time he died for us too.
Huh. End of the episode. Oh, man. Alright, I guess so. Nothing at the end. I don't know why there would be. Okay, to the outro. Season 3, Episode 9. Elliot trolls a former ally. Mr. Robot leaves cryptic text. Tyrell gets new commands. To be honest, Darlene's plan is next level. Risky biz. Okay. What's wild to me is, like, when Trenton and Mobley were killed, and it was, like, to set up this software to look like planes were going to fall out of the sky everywhere, and then we never went back to that. Was that, like, was it set up and solved with their death and, like, it never ended up happening? Or is that plan still in motion? Like, are planes still going to fall out of the sky? Was that a bluff? Like, I'm still stuck on that previous plot point from a few episodes back. The people who I shouldn't say grabbed up Angela, but Miss Moss, could you please come with us? Those people, I'm wondering if that's, I don't think that's FBI. I mean, it could be FBI. It's definitely not Dark Army. Unless it's Dark Army through the FBI guy, like assuming he has more people in the FBI than just that one guy we know about, you know, more than just Dom's boss. Every scene with Price, every scene with White Rose is just delightful. They're amazing characters. I love the way they're acted. I love how intense they can be, whether it be subtle or overtly. But alright, I think I'm going to keep this outro short because I've got enough time to watch something else. And I think I'm just going to roll right into the outro and finish it out. So thank you all so much for being here. I am looking forward to this next one, and I'll be getting to it real soon. So thanks again for being here, and I hope to see you again. Goodbye.